Hello, colleagues and friends. This is Calvin. I want to demonstrate to you CBC exams analysis system. This exam system has been developed using a language C Sharp, and we are actually using what we call SQL database. Okay. So first and foremost, let us log in. So we are going to click on that. So that is just progress bar, right? Then we have that login window. So you put your password and username, which you can change, right? So that's not right. Put the correct one. Okay, that's correct. So you can see we have various menu here. So you are able to see that this menu are rich, very rich. Okay, you can see. Okay, so let us look at adding data. So you are going to add teacher. That's the first thing. You are going to add the teachers. As at now, there are 37 teachers in this system, just matters for demonstration. So you put the teacher's name here and the phone number here, okay? Then you save. If you want to update, you'll just come here, then you put the ID or code number, then you search, then you can update the details, all right? Okay, then we also have add stream. If your school is streamed, you're able to add all those streams. So you put the grade to which the stream belong. So like grade 7, then you put the stream alias, like you can say grade 7. It's good to put them just short and precise like that. So grade 7A, then you select the class teacher because you've already added teachers. So all the teachers will be in this particular drop-down list. So you add a teacher, okay? You select the class teacher for this particular stream. Then you have to put the signature. So you need to upload the signature of this particular teacher. So you come here and then select the signature. So wherever you are keeping those signatures, the scanned ones, you are able to get them from there. So let me check. I think I have them here. Signatures. Okay, here. So you can select a signature. So let me select. You can select the appropriate one. So let me select that one. Then once you do that, sorry. So the signature will be displayed here. So then you save. Then you save. So once you saved, that is the class here for this particular stream. All right. So it will be appearing on the report card for this particular stream. So you just save. Then that's how you'll be adding those streams. You can also update them on this side. Just select the name of the stream, like grade 5A. All right. You can say grade 5A. So once you do that, you select, then you can change anything you want to change. You can even upload the another signature to update the first one. All right. So that is how you do it. So let's cancel that. So then we also have adding houses. If your school has got dormitories, you can give them different names in this particular system. So you need to add those ones because they can be used as a basis or a criteria for analysis. All right. So you can add the houses. You just put the names of the house here. Okay. So once you do that, you put the class, the house master. All right. You select, then you save. If you do that, you shall have houses. So you do for all your houses if they're there, and analysis will be done based on the houses as well, right? You can also update those houses. So we also have you add learner. So that the next thing that you need to do, you need to add learners. So here we put the admission number, for example, 505. Then you put the name of the learner. Then you put the grade. Okay. So after putting the name of the learner, you put the grade level. Maybe it's in grade 7. Put the stream, maybe grade 7A. Right? So you put the stream and then the gender, maybe male. Then you put the house. If at all you have entered those houses, you put them here. This is the one we just entered. So you just select the house, then you save. All right. But before you save, you need to upload the signature, not the signature, but you upload the photo. Okay. So like students here, I have them here. So you can, for example, upload that one. So once you upload, it will be displayed here very nicely like that. Then you save. So once you save, then that means the details of the students have been saved, including the photo. So it's then better for you to upload all the details of the students at once. So you can upload them at once. So that means you will have to download the template. So you click here to download the template, right? So when you download the template, for example, let me download the template. So you can see it's written here, student details template, right? Student details template. So you can keep it wherever you want to keep it. Let me put it on the desktop. So it is on the desktop. So I'll put it on the desktop. Okay, save on the desktop of my laptop, right? Or computer. So you will come, let us check the desktop. Well, okay, we can check on the desktop to ascertain that it's there, and you can see it is there. This is the template. So we have downloaded it. So you can open it. Let me open it. Let me just open it so that we see how the template look like. So it is Excel template, right? So you can see. So this is how it looks like. So it means you will be putting the admission number, name, right? Names, class, stream, just shorten them like that. The gender or sex, then the house, if at all you are putting the house, then the image path. But this image path is optional. You can leave it, you can put it if you like. All right. So once you've put this detail, all right, once you put this detail, you can easily upload at once. Just upload at once, and you make sure you put all the students, okay, for all classes, or you can put per class if you like, but it accepts both. You can put it for a particular class or the whole school. Then you just upload. Then after that, you are sure you have all the students on your system. So that means you will not have to do it one by one, right? Don't need to do it one by one. So let us come back here. This is where we were. So you can upload. So once you've put all the details on that Excel format, you will be able to upload it to the system. So you just click upload, then you select that particular CSV file, the one you've just put the details of the students, then you upload. Then all of them will be the systems. All right. If that's clear. So that's what you do when you want to do it in bulk at once. All right. So you should also add learning area. Remember, we have different learning areas in CBC system. So you will need to put, for example, grade one, you will put the learning areas for grade one. So like creative, yeah, this is just for demonstration, creative arts. Then the alias, CA, the short form of that one. Then you save. So all the learning areas in grade one, you need to enter them into the system up to grade, whichever grade that you are using in your school. So if it's up to grade 7, you will have to put the learning areas for grade 1 up to grade 7, or up to grade 9, or up to grade 12, whichever, right? All these learning areas are very, very important for this particular system because they are going to be used, all right? So you need to add the learning areas. Then exam types, this one, for example, beginning of term exams, mid-term exams, right? Exam 1, exam 2, exam 3, and so on. Assessment 1, assessment 2. So you just put, for example, assessment 1, all right, assessment 1, and so on. Then you save. Assessment 2, then you save. Or you can say joint 1, joint 1, then you save. You can say joint 2, then you save, and so on, and so on. So you should save all your exam types that you have in your school, or that you normally take in your school. So then you can also update them. Maybe you want to update, you just come here, update. Then you are able to put the ID, for example, 9. Then you search. Then you simply, that is noted there. So what about 5, 7? So the ID is very important. So then you put the correct name, you edit, then you update. All right. So that is simple and clear. So that is how you add all those particular data which are very, very important for the system. So after that, you need to start now. You can manage score, but before that, we can do what we can go to settings, then we do what we call subject allocations. Under subject allocations, it means you will have to select, for example, grade 7, just for example, the stream there, then mathematics, then alias, then the subject teacher. So here you allocate each and every subject, not subject, but each and every learning area in those learning levels or streams. You allocate the subject, the learning area facilitator or subject teacher, right? So like grade 7A, mathematics is taught by Mr. John Doe. You go to 7B, another subject, English, the short form, like that. Then you select the teacher, whoever is teaching that subject, then you save. So all the streams, you make sure you allocate the subject teacher. That's what we do here. You can also update. You can come here and say, I want to update grade 7, grade 7, grade 7A. Okay, grade 7A. I was putting mathematics to be taught by John Doe, but I want it is Mrs. Helen Ray who is teaching that. Then you update. Okay, very simple, straightforward. So that's very important. Then is when you come to now manage scores. Here you will now start entering scores. Before you start entering scores, you need to have, you can have a way of entering those marks. Maybe the teachers will have to enter those marks in their departments, or the teachers will have to forward the marks to the department responsible for exams to do the entries, okay? But if you have Wi-Fi, you can share it over a network, for example, then each and every department are able to enter those marks on their own. Then we, as the exam department, we are able to get them in the system and do the analysis. So, for example, grade 7, stream 7A, then maths. So when you say maths, you will see the mark list displayed. So this mark list, you can print it and give it to the maths teacher, right? For grade 7A, so that they can enter marks and then maybe forward to the department. So if you, when you print a score sheet, it will be able to print that one. So we put enter there, then maybe grade 7, you can rename it grade 7, grade 7A, for example. Then you save. So it will be saved. You can see even the school logo, school header is here. So this one is the class list for this teacher, grade 7A maths score sheet for teacher of maths. Okay, so you will be entering those marks here, but the grades not a maths. So just enter marks, then forward those ones. Okay, that's very important. So that's what you do for each and every subject. Each and every subject, you will have to, let me close this Excel sheet, which we downloaded. Okay, so now you can go to grade 7B, for example. Then you do the same. Maybe you want to print which are English, then you print first, then give them. Now you want to enter marks. So for marks entry, now you have the score sheets with you. You can now enter those marks. So this grade 7A, so just enter the marks as you go down like that. Okay, so you don't have to worry. So once you've done that, you are sure now everything is okay. Then you save. But already I'd entered marks for mathematics. Okay, so I don't need to re-enter that. So now you are able to do that for all the classes, which you have, which you want to enter the marks, right? So after that, you are good to go. You are sure all the marks which are entered will be used in the analysis. So that's how you enter the marks. So you can also view, maybe you want to change some scores, you want to change some marks for a student. You just come here and say, I want grade 7, I want grade 7B, also grade 7A, there's a student, I want to change his or her maths marks. So you just say maybe 405, for example, then you load the scores and you can see 45 here, you can see 45 here. So you can change these scores. You can even change it to maybe 7 if it was wrongly entered. Then you save the changes. So you can see that it's already changed. So it means now Even if you cancel this one, you come back and check, you will find that 407 has got now the correct mark. All right, so maybe it was maths. Okay, it was maths. So 407, when you load the scores, now you can see it's 70, not 85, like that. So you can also load the whole class. You can also load the whole class, grade 7. So when you load, all of them will come, and you can update any or several of them if you want to update. Then that's how you shall have done that one. Okay. So that is great. That's great. So once you've done that, you are now ready to do the analysis. You can also enter fee RS because you are sure you're going to upload the report. You are going to download the report cards or generate the report cards. So it's good to have fee balances on those report cards. So you can put the admission number here, okay? Then you put the year, the term, then the fee RS, maybe 2,500. Then maybe fee payable next term, maybe 5,000. Then you save. So this information here will help to calculate the total fee arrears or fee balance for the students for the next term. So it will include the balance, the arrears for this term, and the fee payable for the next term. Then you save, okay? But because the students are many, probably in your school, you just need to download the templates. So you download the template for fee balances, then you enter those balances, then you upload at once. So you download like this, then you can see fee arrears template. So we want to download it to desktop. So it's already downloaded. So when you come here, okay, fee arrears templates here. So when you double click that one, you can see this how it looks like. So you just put the admission number, the year, term, fee arrears for that student, maybe 2,500. Then payable next term, maybe 5,000. Then next term fee, okay? Fee payable next term is here. This is the fee arrears. So once you've put all these details for all the students, you then save that data. You save it. After saving, you will be able now to upload those balances at once. So you come back here, upload. So when you upload, you just come here, then you select the CSV file that you actually updated. For example, this one here, fee RS template, the one you have just put the fee balances, then you open. So when you open all the fee balances, the students, they will be uploaded into the system, and that's very simple and direct and very fast, saves time instead of entering one by one. All right. So then now you can now view reports. So merit list per grade. Here you will say I want to print the merit list for grade 7. Okay, this is how it looks like. So you can easily print it. You can easily print it. All right. So you have the merit list for grade 7. You can see the positions here. Some students are tying because they have the same marks. You can see 531, 531, 531. So they are tying in position 7. Okay, so the next one will be 10 because ties are 3 here, so the next one will be 10. So you can see very nice report. So can we print it? Let us print it. So just come here and print direct. So you can print it because I'm not connected to the printer. I can print it to PDF. So you can say grade 7 merit list, grade 7 merit list. You can rename it the way you want. So once you've printed that, everything is loaded. So we want to check it. Let us check on it. The one we just printed, grade 7, it is here. This one here, grade 7, where it is. So you've put it on the desktop, so you can see. Very nice. Are you seeing this? Let me zoom it in. So you can see. You can see. Very nice. Very nice. So you can see the ones who are tying. You can see the class here, stream, gender, maths. And one thing that you are able to notice here is that even the performance level is tied together with the marks. So like 56 meeting expectation. So all the marks have got the right performance level, okay? But the performance level will also depend on your setting. If you set it accordingly, that is what will be seen here. So it is in the setting. It's not actually hard coded in the program. No, it is you to edit, or it is you to do that particular setting. So this one is the merit list for grade 7. So let us cancel on it. So we can also view merit list per stream. So maybe grade 7 again, maybe, but now stream 7A. So you can see already it's out. So you just print. So that's grade 7A, okay, grade 7A. So we rename it as grade 7. Renaming is something you just do. So, okay, so we have, sorry for that, I clicked something else. So now this is the uh, grade 7A, grade 7A merit list. So you can see grade 7A, but I want us to see the report because we have already printed it. So it is here, grade 7A. So let us open it and see. So again, it looks nice, looks nice. So this is for grade 7A, okay. This row here is wider because this name is long, so it's wrapping it. All right, so you can see here we have 3 students who are tying because they have got marks which are the same, so they are tying at position 3 for this grade 7A. So the ranks are there, the average is also here. You can see the average, and then the performance level, general one for the whole exam, and these are the exams, these are the marks together with the performance levels. So very great, very great. This is the logo. The logo is something you can replace at any time depending with your skill. So grade 7A merit list, okay. So you can produce all the merit list for all the streams for this particular class and for other classes, okay. Then we also have merit list per gender. So here you can print gender merit list. So maybe grade 7, so gender male, print for male. So you can see immediately we select male, the system already has analyzed, has given us the merit list for male, okay, which you can print in the same manner. So let us print grade 7 male, okay, grade 7 male, grade 7 male. So once you print that one is going to be on the desktop or wherever you go, whichever your destination, okay. So you can see when we check on it, grade 7 male, okay, it is here. So this is for grade 7 male students, okay. You can see very nice, very nice. So grade 7, but for male, only male students, you can see, no, okay, male, this column here. So you can see the position, everything is here, everything is here, okay, very nice. So that is for male. Then you can also check for female, which once you've selected female, everything is analyzed and it's already displayed, which you can also print as well. So that is the gender. Then we also have overall performance level analysis. This is where we are looking at the number of performance levels, okay, in a class. So like for example, in grade 7, we have how many exceeding expectations, they are 0. Meeting expectation in grade 7, there are 22. Approaching expectation, 1. Below expectation, 0. Total entry, if you count all these ones, we have 23, which means grade 7, there are 23 students in this system. Then average for grade 7 is 56.55, which is meeting expectation, all right? So that the overall detail here. So you can also check for any grade, whichever grade you are using for grade 8, for example, the count, the entry, and the detail here overall 62.88 meeting expectation. Then you can do even for grade 9 all the grades that you want to have their grade analysis or performance levels analysis displayed. You can do it here. So this grade 9, they are only 5 students, all right, in the system. So that is very, very important. Well, let us print that one also. I want us to print one. We see how it looks like also, because okay, here. So we can just print one. So print and name it grade 7, performance level. So it will be desktop. But let us look at quick access here. It is here. the quick access. So once you've checked it, you are going to see that's very nice, something very looking nice. Okay, okay, you can see very nice. End of report there, page 1 of part 1. Okay, so very nice. So that is what we have there. Then you can also view stream performance analysis level the same way, but now per stream. Like grade 7, we want to count them in grade 7A. So exceeding expectation 0, meeting expectation 14, approaching 0, below expectation 0. Total entry at 14. So grade 7, there are 14 students. Then the average score for grade 7A is 56.16, which you can print this report as well. Okay, so we can also look at overall performance level analysis per learning area. So this one is for per learning areas. So like for example, grade 7 can see all these are subjects. These are entry in those particular subjects. So like approaching, like exceeding expectation for this particular subject, which is pre-technical, there are 6. Meeting expectation in this subject, there are 9. Approaching expectation in grade 7, in this particular subject, there are 6. Below expectation, there are 2 in this particular subject. So when you look at the subject which is at the bottom, which is Kiswahili, you find that exceeding expectation is only 1 in Kiswahili, meeting expectation at 12, approaching expectation at 9, below expectation we have 1. Then these are averages per subject. So it means in this particular grade level, grade 7, these are the subject averages. So we have subject averages, we have also ranking, then we have also overall performance level, and those performance level counts in each and every area. So you can easily print this. So let me print, you see how it looks like. So we print that one. So when you print that one, you can rename it as grade 7 subject grain analysis, or subject, or you can say, uh, let me just use the term subject. I know we call them performance, we call them learning area, but let me use subject grade analysis. Okay, so it's ready. So you can see how quick it is in generating everything. So this is the report. So we want to see how it looks like. So very nice, very nice. So you can see the report is here. So entry, all those counts per subject, averages per subject, and then ranking. The subject which is taking the bottom position is Kiswahili, and you can see. So this report is very nice. Okay, very nice. So all of them will look like that in report when you print. So here it looks small because you are just viewing the report, but the printout looks professional and looks nice. So you can do that for all the grades. Okay, so that is then the stream performance level analysis. You can look at now grade 7. The other one we looked at grade 7 as a whole grade level, but now per stream of grade 7. So we are looking at grade 7A. So for grade 7A, now you can see even teacher, the responsible teacher, the subject teacher is now displayed here. So like CRE. CRE is taught by Clara Tuff in grade 7A. There are 14, exceeding expectation 3, meeting expectation 7, approaching expectation 4, below expectation 0. And then the average score is 61.2. Then we have performance level here is meeting expectation, rank is 1, position 1. So these two are tying at position 1, all right? These two subjects, theory and social studies, they are tying at position 1. So that's why you're seeing 1 here repeated. So they're tying. So which means the next position should be position 3. Then position 3 also we have a tie, 2 ties are here. So we have position 3 and again 3 because the averages are the same. So we next have 5, all right? So there are 9 subjects. So these are ranks, and then these are the counts, these are the averages, these are performance levels. So from this one, you can make very, very important decisions in your meeting, all right? Because here we have the responsible teacher, we have all the averages, we have the rankings, and so on. So here, decisions are going to be made, which are very, very categorical and very, very important for the school. Okay, so that's performance level analysis for streams. So you can view all the streams that are available. So you can also look at uh, overall learning area comparison. So like for example, let me just use grade 7. So we are comparing the subject averages, okay? So this is like subject ranking. This one is just subject ranking. It does not show the performance levels counts like the other one. This is just now showing the averages only. And then based on the averages, we have the performance level here. Then the rank. Okay, Kiswahili was ranking last, and you can see it's still last here. All right, so you can also print this one and then see how it looks like on report. So you can say subject ranking, okay, subject rankings. Okay, so it's already out. So when you come here, you view the subject ranking is here. So this subject ranking, this is how it looks like now on report, and you will bear with me. It looks nice. It looks nice. So the average scores, the grade here, and then the rank. Remember, this one is for overall grade 7. So we don't need to put any teacher here responsible for any subject because this one is overall. Okay, so the subject teacher will be featuring in the streams. Okay, so that report is very nice. So you can also look at any other grade that you want to print, right? So that is the overall learning area comparison. Stream learning area comparison. Now here, the streams. So the teacher must now feature. You can see the teachers now here. So you print this one for grade 7A. So we are printing for grade 7A. Then we can call it grade 7A subject ranking. Okay. So so we go back here and check on that particular report is here. So you can see this one. You can see now the teacher or the facilitator, as we have called it here, is now being displayed. The scores are here, okay, and everything is here. The ranks, and some are tying at position 1. This subject and this other one are tied. The teachers are here who are responsible. These are the average scores. So that's subject ranking for grade 7A. Okay. So you can look at other grade levels or other streams. So this for grade level 8, but 8A. Also, you can see it is done the same way. You can also print. So you can see this is a very good system. So you can also look at learning area best performance. That means top best per subject. So like for example, we want to look at grade 7. Already the result is out here. You can see in agricultural nutrition, Talas Moyara is the best student and scoring 85, the exceeding expectation. Okay. In social studies, Callisto Diambo is the best with 96, exceeding expectation. So this one will give you the best per subject in that particular class. So you can look at all the classes of grade 8, okay, where in the system I have only 7, 8, and 9 for matters of demonstration. So you can see very nice. So you can print this and look at it on report. So that is grade 7, uh, champions, subject champions, okay. So you save that one and then you want to look at the report. So when you come here to check on the report, the subject champions here, so you can see very nice report giving you the subjects or the learning areas, the learner who is leading, the score of the learner, and the performance level. All right. So and the school details are displayed very professionally up there. So you can see how the reporting of in this particular system is very superb. Okay, that is subject champions. Now you can look at vertical stream comparisons, like you want to compare the streams, all the streams in the school, all the streams that you have, all the streams that are in these systems, and with scores entered in this particular system, they will be compared. Okay, like grade 8A is the position 1, as you can see, with the highest average. Grade 9B is the position 8 with this particular average, and then these are the performance level. So here you are trying to compare all the streams in the school, okay, all the streams, so that you see which stream can be awarded or can have a ram slaughtered. All right. You can slot a RAM for grade 8A. Yes, because they have led and they have performed well and they are meeting expectation. So they are in rank 1. So you can have a RAM for them, right? So this is very important in some decision making. So you can print this one also. Let me print. So we can say grade 9. Grade 9, we call it we can call it grade 9 stream comparison, because we are comparing not grade 9, but we just say stream comparison, because we are comparing all the streams within the school, right? So let us see the report, how it looks like when we print it on a paper. So you can see the report is okay, the report is nice. So grade 8A is the best, the leading with 65. Then grade 9B is taking the last position with 51. So this one can make you do better decision making. You can see the class teacher here is also displayed here. So the class teacher is also there, right? Which means it's a very, very important report. So then you can also view another one. You can view horizontal stream comparison. So here you want to compare streams within a class. So like grade 7A, these are the streams of grade 7A. They have been compared, they have been ranked, and we have their averages. Okay, they are class teachers and the performance level. All right. So like grade 7A is leading in grade 7 with this particular average and is ranking position 1. Grade 7B is the one having the least, though it's still doing well, but still the last with position 3. All right. So this one means that the class teachers of grade 7 will have to make some decisions or take some directions, okay, based on this particular performance of this particular grade level. They are actually being class teachers. All right. You can as well print that one as well. So the house comparison, some schools do not have houses or dormitories, but it's also very, very important. Sometimes you can award the dormitory which has led, like for example, this house D has led. House D has led with 9.3 meeting expression ranking 1. Okay, the house teacher is also here, so we can decide to slot a RAM for this particular house or do something. So the house which have led, very good, you can actually award them. So you can print that report also. Let me print. We see. So it will also print the same manner. So house, okay, all the houses we have in the school compound. So it's printed. So you can see how quick this application is. So it's quicker than Excel VBA. So you can see, very nice, very nice, very nice. So now that's the report for houses. So you can go to the next report. So we have very many reports, as you have realized. So we assessment report card. This one now we are producing report cards. All right. So you can before we produce the report cards, we can look at the learner divisions. You want to see that in this term 1, we have taken 2 exams, maybe assessment 1 and assessment 2, or maybe uh, mid-term and end term. So how have the learners performed? Are there certain learners who have dropped? Are there certain learners who are actually um, going up, improving? So you can look at that one from learner deviations, depending on the number of exams you've taken in a term. But if you have taken only one exam, there's no need of looking at deviations because there's no basis for comparison. Okay, I hope you understand. So like for example, grade 7, let's see grade 7, term 1. So grade 7 term 1, the marks were entered for exam 1 and exam 2. So I believe it will give us the comparison for exam 1 and exam 2. So let us generate the learner divisions. Okay, let us save it on the desktop. Division report was already saved, so we can only check on it. So let us say, okay, this one displayed by itself. Sorry, I was checking, but this one displayed by itself. Immediately you finish renaming it, it displays. So you can see this is division report. So when you look at this division report, you will be able to see that this learner here in exam 1 he was having marks of 463. Then in exam 2 of the term 1 he's having 500. So deviation is 37 positive, which means he has added something, he has improved. So the performance index we can say is 37. So he has actually improved. Okay, this learner also has improved, this other one, but when you look at this learner, he has declined from 486 to 414. That's a decline. So he's having a negative 72 down. Okay, so this one will give you some insights to talk about learners who are improving, those ones who keep on going down. All right, so you can see it gives that report within a twinkle of an eye. So therefore you can print report cards. You can print report cards. So you can say the year is 2024. You want to print for 2024. Grade level, we can print for grade 7. Okay, grade 7. Term 1. Remember grade 7, term 1, we have taken 2 exams, exam 1 and exam 2. We expect both to be in the report card and the averages to be there. So grade 7 report card. Also, this one displays by itself immediately. Now it's going to display as you're able to see. So now you can see, very nice, together with their pictures or their photos. So nicely displayed. So let me zoom it in and you're able to see the details. This is the school header. There is this logo. There is this particular owner of the report card, the student. Okay, so you can see we have this is the school, the details of the student here. Then these are the learning areas. Exam 1, exam 2, as I told you. The average for exam 1 and 2 is here. Then the performance level for this, based on this average, is given here. Then the teacher responsible for those subjects, they are displayed here. So you can see that down here we have the total scores. Out of 900, the system will know that the total mark should be 900. So this student is having 463 out of 900 in exam 1. The average score in exam 1 is 51. The performance level is meeting expectation. The position in that particular assessment is position 19 out of 23. So you can see it will give you the position, every detail in exam 1, even the previous exam. When you come to the final exam, that's exam 2, it's also giving you the same. The total marks, the average, the performance level, and the position. So you can look at your child or your student and be able to tell that is improving. Yes, at a look when you look at this particular performance. So you can see down here, there's a statement here. You can see that the rank this term is 16 out of 23. This is the rank for this term. This term means both exam 1 and exam 2. So this one is for combined. This is an position for combined, both exam 1 and exam 2, which means it is ranking them based on the averages of exam 1 and exam 2, according to this particular term. So this one is now general. It's not for any particular exam, but this one is for average. Okay, so you can see here we have the termly average is 54. Termly performance level is meeting expectation. So it means this one is for the 2 exams, not only one. So that statement for 2 exams. So when you come here, you can see there's another table here. There's another table here. So this one will be giving you the trend, the trend table. So this for term 1, exam 1, term 1 is given here. Then 2024 term 1, exam 2, which is test 2, is also given here. Then here we'll have a graph. A graph is showing the trend, whether the student is going down or going up. Like this student is going up 51 to 55. So that's why this thing is climbing here. This line is climbing. Are you able to see that? Okay. So it's climbing. So that means the student is doing well. When you come down here, there are certain comments, class teacher's comment here. Okay. And then the name of the class teacher here, the signature that we uploaded is here for that particular class. Then the date. Then the head teacher comment is also here. The name of the head teacher, his signature is here. The date is here. The term closed on this one, the closing date. Then the next term opens on this one. It's also here. The FRS, as I told you, we uploaded the FRS. So now this student must have the FRS down here. So FRS per term for this term is 2,500. Next term fee is 5,000. Total fee balance now 7,500 for this student next term. All right. So you can see this is superb. All right. Let me zoom out so that we look at now all the report cards. So you can see all of them are here. And those students without photos will have this one automatically displayed here. But if you put a photo, their photos will be displayed as well. Okay. So you can see like those ones, they have their photos. So you can see. So this is something you just print now for all of them. You print at once. You print at once, and all report cards will be printed. So like this students improved very well. It is very steepy. So you can see this one has gone down from 63 to 55. So this one is a decline. So you're able to tell. Okay. So these ones are for. Then down here you will see that we have the averages for all the exams that they have taken. So you can see down here. This one is for exam 1, exam 2, then grant averages, which means this particular student here, this particular student here, this first one, exam 1, the average for all the exam 1 scores is 59, then exam 2, 79, then this now grant average, then meeting expectation, then the rank, which means this one is overall ranking for all the exams done in term 1. Right? So it's also another report given after all the report cards of those students have been generated. It's also generating down here. Okay, you can pick it from the printer. So let me generate for grade 9. Grade 9, grade 9 term 1. So when you generate grade 9, the name is already here. So you will realize that grade 9, we have taken 3 exams in a term. And when you've taken 3 exams, you will expect the report card to have very many columns, or not very many, but 3 columns, and the average columns. So you can see here. So it is dynamic. It's dynamic. If you are taking many exams, the columns here will be many, depending on those number of exam types you have. If you only have one exam, the column will only be 2 for that exam and the average. If you have 5 exams, the columns will be 6. So it's dynamic, and it's resizing according to the A4 size paper, depending on those very many number of exams that you have. If you have few, it will also adjust according to those columns. All right. So this one is fully dynamic. All right. So you can see here the graph is now long because we now have very many exam types within that particular uh, 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 term. So now you can see we have 3 columns because exam 1, exam 2, exam 3, and then the average. Everything is there. And then here you can see, let me zoom out. So here you can see, I've zoomed in. So here you can see we have, for this exam, we have this summary here. For this exam 2, we also have that summary. For this exam 3, we also have that summary. So position for every exam is given. Performance level for every exam is given. Total average score for every exam is given. The total marks or total score is given per exam type. And then here we have uh, all the exams that you've taken will be in this table, and progress graph will keep on uh, generating itself, and you'll see how this students are going uh, on with the studies. Whether it's going down, you'll be able to tell like this one is going down, right? So all those are the podcasts for grade 7. Okay, you can see grade 9, that is grade 9. So you can print those ones and give the students. So at the bottom here, you'll have the grant averages. So exam 1 averages, exam 2 averages, exam 3 averages, grant averages here, then the grade, then the rank for the whole term, right? You can print that one also. You tell them how they have performed for the whole term, right? So grade 9, we have marks up to term 2. That's why the report card has got all those exams, because we have up to term 2. Even term 2, when you generate for term 2, you'll find that you also have the same. So this now for grade 9, but term 2, because this system are already entered term 1 marks, term 2 marks, and even term 3. So that's why the report card has got the whole year, the whole year. So this you can see test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4, test 5, test 6, test 7, test 8, which means for this particular school, they are doing 8 exams within a term. So the table here will tell it all. So we have 2024 term 1 exam 1, term 1 exam 2, term 1 exam 3. That's for term 1. Then when it comes to term 2, we have term 2 exam 1, term 2 exam 2, term 2 exam 3. All right, for that is for term 2. Then when it comes to term 3, we have term 3 exam 1 and term 3 exam 2. So for term 3, they are doing 2. But for term 1 and term 2, they are doing 3, 3. Right? So for the whole year, they are now 8. So this graph will dynamically generate itself for that particular period. All right? Showing the trends of performance of these students. You can see down here we have official details of the principal, the class teacher, and the comments, and the fee details, and so on. Very nice. Very, very nice. That's for grade 7. So you can print whichever grade you want to print. So all those are reports, and we have looked at all of them. Settings here, you'll be able to change the settings. You can change the exam settings, like you can change when you go to the next term, you change the term. When you have the exam type here, you can say we are now doing maybe a head start. You just put like that, then you save. Okay, those are exam settings, which you can also generate general comments here. You can always change them for the class teacher and the principal, depending on your performance level system or grade system. Okay, so this one you can change accordingly. Then we also have another one here, subject allocation we had talked about. Grading system here, it told you you need to do it according to your school. So like for example, 0 to 29, that is going to be below expectation. 30 to 49, that's going to be approaching expectation. 50 to 79, that's going to be meeting expectation. 80 to 100, that's going to be exceeding expectation. So you can change them. You can put here even 39 if you like. Then here becomes now 40, 40 to maybe 49, 50 to 79, 80 to 80. So whatever setting you want to do here, you can do it. The system will use that particular setting you have put. That's what the system will use. So you cancel that one, then you save. After saving, you can cancel. So you have uh, term dates as well. You put the year, the term, then this term closes on, you put there. Next term opens on, you put it here. So here you just select the date, right? Here you select the date, the next term will open on 22nd, then you update. So it means on the report card, those ones will now appear on the report card. So another setting here is school detail. You can also set the school here. You put the school name, the address, both email and postal, the phone number, the motto, right? Then you update. You can also update the school uh, for logo here. Just upload the logo before you uh, update. You make sure you put the logo. So let me say we are having this logo here. So just put that one. Then the logo will display here. So when you update, everything will update, and it means now all the generations, all the report generations or report generated will have this particular logo and this particular details you have put here. So then you update here, right? That is the next setting is head of institution detail. You need to put that one here, the name of the principal, and then the signature you will upload here, then you update. It will appear on the report cards, right? Then the promote learner to next level. Here, when you click that one, it will ask you, do you really want to promote learners? Yes. If you say yes, it will promote all the learners in the school to the next level, grade 7 to grade 8, grade 1 to grade 2, grade 3 to grade 4, grade 8 to grade 9. All of them will be promoted. So let me promote them. So like I can click yes. Already students have been promoted, right? So students have been promoted to the next class. So after promoting the student like that, it means you now have different levels. Okay, but you can also revert them back to the previous classes. So here, revert learners back to the previous grade level. Maybe you promoted, but you want you've done it mistakenly, or you want to revert them back. You just come here, and then they will ask you, do you really want to revert learners to their previous grade and classes or streams? So you say yes, and learners are reverted back wherever the grade levels they were. So it will promote the learners with the grade level. If they are in grade 7, grade 7 grade 7A, then we are going to promote them to grade 8A. Grade 7B will go to grade 8B. So it promotes systematically, very fast and very reliable, all right? So that's how you promote your learners. So then clear all data. So this one will clear all the data from the system, which I don't want to do now, but it will ask you, it will confirm before it clears. Are you sure you want to clear all data from the system? This action cannot be undone. So you can either say yes or no. But let me say no. Right? So data clearance was cancelled, right? So that is, then SMS manager here, you are going to send SMSs. Okay, you send SMSs to the parents. So for example, but before you send SMS, you need to upload phone numbers. So you come here and upload the phone numbers. So you download this template here. So once you've downloaded this template, let me just download student contacts template. So it will be displayed. Let me keep it on the desktop. So once you've cleared that one, already is in your desktop, but now it's telling you, please ensure you format the phone number column to text. Yes, make sure you format the phone number column to text so that it will capture the 0 or the plus in your spreadsheet application before entering phone numbers to retain the leading zeros. So if you want to put it 0723, you make sure you format that particular phone number column to text. Or if you want to say plus 254, 7 and so on, so you need to format it to text so that it will retain the plus. So the plus and the zeros, whichever you want to use, you need to format the phone number column to text. So we say okay, so it's already downloaded. So when you come here, you'll be able to see it now. So you can see it is here, student contact template. So can I open it? Let me just open it. We are out of the system, we're just on the Excel now. So you can see it has already instructed us to, I'm just widening these columns. It instructed us to format this column as text. So you can come and say, you just come to home. So come to numbers. So you can even use this one. Then number, then come to text, then say okay. So already you formatted this particular column as text. So if you say 0723586296, you can see now it's considering 0. Before you do that one, the 0 will disappear. It will not be displayed. So, or if you want to use plus 254723586 you can use that one. You can see the plus is retained. So whichever method you want to use, plus all the zeros, now you are good to go. Just put the admission number, the name of the student, the phone number of the parent. Then you save. After saving, you are sure now you have your template. You have your template on the desktop and you are able to upload it back. So we are now in the system. So you will come here and upload. So when you click upload, you just look for it in your desktop, wherever it is. Maybe it is this one. So you click on it, then open. So immediately you open, the whole of that information will be in your system, all right? As far as lightning. So that is very important for sending SMS. Then after that one, now you do what we call SMS configuration. Put your token and the device ID from your push bullet account. So make sure you have push bullet account. So for that, let me take you to push bullet account. This one, now we are going online. For this, the only part we are going online, the SMS part, right? So there we are going online. So let me open my browser. So as I open my browser, I know I have account already with the push bullet. I already registered using Google account. So after registering with the Google account, you are sure now you have the the push bullet account. So this one here is my browser. So push bullet here, push bullet, it's even here, shortcut. So this is my account. So in this my account, I will come to settings. Then I will generate create token. So when you click create token here, you copy this one here. So we copy this. So after copying, let us minimize the browser. Then you come back to system. We put it here. We paste like that. We go back to the browser, the push bullet account. Then we now come to devices. My device is Infinix. So you come there, then you copy this one here, copy that one. Okay. Remember, Push Bullet, you will also download it from the the Play Store via mobile phone. Then you register with the same Google account you used while registering on the Push Bullet website, right? So you come back here, paste it here. You are done. Then save. You are now done. Okay, we are now done. So we can now send SMS. So my phone is here. I just want to send SMS for grade 7. So let me send to grade 8. Okay. So we have done SMS configuration. We want to send result SMSs. So I want to send for grade 8. So send result for grade 8. So let us look at grade 8. My phone is actually synced or linked to my laptop or computer. So now it means I can get messages from my laptop. That's why you see some messages are trickling in. So I've now linked them up so that you actually confirm that the messages are going through. Okay. So we are sending the grade 8 results 2024 term 1 exam 1. So when I send SMS, because I've used two students, I've put my mobile number for some two students just to confirm from my phone to see if actually it's sending. So send SMS. So are you sure you want to send result as message to parents? Yes. So now it is sending. So we expect to receive SMS sent as successfully, as you can see, as you have already seen here. SMS sent successful form, and you can see both of them are here. I've used two. This is the first one. Then the next message is here. You can see both of them are here. I've received the two messages for the two students where I used my number. Dear parents, here are the result for Caroline Atieno, and all those are the scores, and then the average, the grade, and the position. So this one is position 8 out of 17. This one is position 14 out of 17. So you can see the messages have been received, well received. So that's how you send the messages. You can also send messages to general message where you just say, I want to send messages to grade 7. Then you put the text here, come to school for a meeting, then you send. So the messages will go to all grade 7 parents. Okay. Whichever class you want to send messages, you will send general message to those classes. You can also send messages to teachers. Just say midterm will start on 8th September. Okay, then you send the SMS. All teachers will get that particular message. All right, because remember when we were saving teachers, when we were adding teachers, we were adding the name and then the phone number. All right, then we were saving. So the phone numbers of the teachers in the system. So it will send to them those messages. So that's how you will manage these messages. All right. Download here. When you come to downloads here, you'll get all the possible templates that you want to use in this system, like student details upload template. This one student fee RS upload templates, student contact numbers upload template. So just come to downloads, then you can download whichever you want. So this the central place where you can download all those templates. Then in the user guide here will help you navigate the system. As you can see, it has got some very important guidance. It will actually guide you. Then the file here, this is where we have about. This is where you have the support numbers. Okay, this is where you have. You can log out. You can also exit this particular system. So thank you very much. As you have seen, this one is a super CBC system that you must acquire. Thank you for listening. We meet again.